Anything else?
So about that Southern.
Did you guys want to watch something?
I want to
What
watch
do you
a
wanna see?
review of your car review.
There you go. Oh, okay. Hey, Justin.
Hi.
You said you wanted to look at Southern.
So some of it.
Okay. I'll get to Justin stuff first. What Southern did you want to see?
I just wanted to show them kind of an example of like maybe one of the more advanced forms. That's something I would just like to see as well.
What kind of language form do you want to see?
Bare hand.
Okay.
I mean, I like
what kind of video? Just give me anything.
Go ahead and do the one Sam's on. So the second bare hand within Southern.
Okay.
I think that's the one with the tornado ball.
You want to see this video?
男权示范者陈丽红。
Yes. You want to see this video?
Yeah.
Okay.
He does a tornado ball, right? That's something.
She, you want to see
Hey guys.
anything else besides that? 这种要看吗？先拿。Okay, so anyways, Mr. Geng actually wanted to show the Baji two-man form. It's being performed by a grandmaster and Mr. Geng's teacher's teacher, He Fusheng. His name was mentioned in the Cha Xuan video, and just to explain what this is like. Master Ma Xianda is actually one of the most famous grandmasters of Wushu. He taught Zhao Zengjun and he taught Jet Li. And he's the master of his own family style called Ma style, Tongbei, which is a combination of multiple traditional Wushu styles. Baji, Piwa, Fanzi, Chuojiao, Tantui. Right? All these different traditional styles. And I like this guy because in my opinion, not only is he a traditional Wushu master, but number one, he's an objective critic of not just modern Wushu, the flaws of modern Wushu, but also of traditional Chinese martial arts as well. So he's scientific. He's not just one of those guys where it's like, you have to believe and have faith in the system. No, he actually thinks, no, if you want to prove yourself, go fight. He's real. He's actually objective and he's scientific. He's a real person. And unfortunately, there aren't too many people like that in Chinese martial arts. A lot of teachers that open up schools like to be a bit fraudulent and try and skirt their way around the issues and try and say, oh, well, our style is of course the best. And Ma Xianda is like, well, okay, prove it. Prove it. He's scientific. He really is critical and he always tries to bring out the best of Wushu. So, him and of course, the person he's performing with, Master He Fusheng, who taught Master Ge Changlin, and who of course in turn taught Mr. Geng. This is both of them performing Baji Duijie, which is a Baji Duilian, a two-man choreographed fight set. This is Master He Fusheng, Mr. Geng's master's master. This is Ma Xianda.
左側が馬健達さん。今日の解説の中国ウイルス研究家の増田隆一さんの先生ですね。そうです。中国では大変人気のある人だそうですね。
憧れてる人多いじゃないですか。太極拳の特徴で接近してやる武術ですからね。だから平のこと大切って言うんですね。接近の意味ですね。
接するということですね。
はい、そうです。
今回の中国美術館の副団長として来日されました。
This guy, Ma Xianda, was the one that taught Jet Li. Apparently, Jet Li's alleged favorite form of Wushu called Fanzi Quan. And actually, if you look at Jet Li's movies where he does like a lot of this stuff, boom, boom, right? That's Fanzi. That's a real Wushu style. And this guy taught him that. He also taught Zhao Zengjun. So, I believe that this guy is real. And unfortunately, he passed away in the summer of 2013, which is pretty, in my opinion, is pretty sad because he was I think that he was a real proponent, like a real master that could represent Wushu. If you ask me, hey, who would you choose to represent Wushu as a martial artist? I would choose 1, Zhao Dongjun, and 2, Ma Xianda. Because these two are, number one, not just examples of Chinese martial artists, but they can actually talk about it, criticize it, find ways to make it better, and be real. I believe that I could take that answer anywhere. That's just my opinion. A lot of people like to worship a lot of the modern athletes today. Oh, like He Jingde, Zhao Xinjian, you know, look at all these people, they jump high, look at them, they're so pretty. They're so beautiful, you know, so cool. But that's just the surface, that's just the performance. I like to think, in my opinion personally, I like to think about the real martial art. Most Wushu practitioners today will only focus on the modern part. It's just the performance aspect. But that's only the surface. You're only seeing the shape, not the meaning behind it. In my opinion, I like to think more about what's the complete martial art. That's what I like. That's how I teach. So yeah. Anything else? It's pretty much free reign after this. 翻啊？可以啊，可以啊。谁啊？李连杰 Okay. Okay. We're gonna look at Li Lianjie, who is also known as. Anybody know who he is? Who is Li Lianjie? Jet Li. So basically, the style that Ma Xianda taught Jet Li, Fan Zi Quan, is actually one of my most favorite styles, and it's actually one of the styles that Jason uses for Sanshou to actually apply actual Chinese martial arts techniques in sparring. He uses this style, and this is Jet Li performing it in 1980. That clip was obviously not the best choice, but I think I can find a better one. This was part of a Chinese propaganda film about Wushu, but it's probably the one that has the most clearest representation of him performing it. Whoever did the camera work for this is terrible. Who's singing right now? Hey Claudia, you know this song?
Yeah.
This song?
Why is it gonna play?
I don't remember where I know this from.
So the funny thing is that if you look at any performance of Jet Li doing Wushu, it's this form. People think, oh, what style does Jet Li do? Wushu. Okay, what style of Wushu does he do? It's Fan Zi Quan. So if anybody asks you that, you can go ahead and tell them. What's up? Oh, okay. So the first clip, which is a little bit blurry, of all the performances that Jet Li has done about Wushu, I like that one the most because it's closest to the original style. This, he kind of embellished. Some of the movements are like changed and for performance look beautiful, and it's not really, it's not what I consider to be authentic, real, legit Fan Zi Quan. So I mean, while we're on that note, I'll actually show who I think is actually a good representative of Fan Zi. Now again, these are modern Wushu performers, so they perform for performance. But and in my opinion, when they say, "Oh, modern Wushu people do traditional forms," they're just performing it, but they don't really do it quote unquote right. They don't perform it according to the original style. But I think this guy does it best for modern Wushu because number one, he actually trained with Zhao Changjun's coach and Master Ma Xianda, who taught Jet Li. So this is actually one of his DVDs which I have, and it shows not just the form. This is Ma Xianda, and the applications, the martial applications, the fighting applications of all the techniques of the form. This is Zhao Changjun's coach by Wei Xiang. He's actually multiple. This is actually the first ever DVD I got. It's in my bag right now, actually. Usually I'm against learning from a video, but I was so impressed with it that I was like, I want to see what this is like. So it's pretty educational. I liked it. But if you ask me who could represent this style of Fan Zichuan most authentically, who's alive today? After all, Ma Xianda is dead. But his son, I believe, has the most accurate depiction. Let's see, this is the right one. This is him doing the original, traditional, unadulterated form, which is actually the original form that's unchanged. He's actually, this guy, Ma Yue, is the son of Ma Xianda. He's actually the official inheritor of their family style of Wushu, Ma style of Wushu. So, okay, that's it.
That time period, it looks like you beat up a small army.
Anyways, this guy's actually in the UK. He has his own club, I believe, in the UK. And if I were to be in the UK, I would want to learn from this guy because he would actually be able to show the actual martial art teaching. So, yeah, so that's pretty much it for what I have about Fan Zichuan. Is there anything else you guys wanted to do? Because other than this, I'm pretty much done.
There is one thing.
What's up?
What are you looking at?
Claudia, tell them what you want to do.
Is there anything you wanted to watch?
Oh.
That's it?
I want to watch your review
After what?
of your card.
Oh, I'm sorry, I don't know what you're talking about.
And I'm posting that on the Wushu Facebook group,
Okay.
so
Yeah,
everyone must watch it.
Must watch it.
Get out. I'm just kidding. Okay. Anyways, okay, so I'd like to thank you guys for coming out and checking out this stuff. I appreciate you coming by. So I'm pretty much done now. You guys can do whatever you want.